Good morning, passport holders. It is a very dreary and blustery day here in Phoenix. Today is January 4th, 2015, day 430 of the vlogs. And I woke up this morning to a couple of Facebook messages from friends, one of which was an invitation to come out to LA. And while I initially said, no, I don't think I can pull it off, there's part of me that says, okay, hey, there are two pieces here. One, I know I get weird when I don't travel, and I haven't traveled in almost 3 months now. Since I got back here October 1st or September 30th, I haven't left Phoenix. I've barely even left the 8-mile radius around the new apartment and Ben and Kami's place. So, that I think was a major piece. Additionally, I think that hanging out with this person is worthwhile. I think that I can do more of the things that we want to do together if we're in person. While she's not working, we can go and hang out and work on the personal project that we're kind of working on collectively, collaboratively. So I'm really kind of I'm looking at what's on my schedule and what I can move around and what I can't, and I really think I could pull it off if I really wanted to. So and I can do it super cheap, right? She's able to get a hotel room and charge that off to business stuff, and I can stay for free. So all that's really gonna cost me is the gas to get out there and my time, which is a pretty compelling case for me to go and do it. So today is gonna be kind of busy. I've got a lot of things that I have to do, bits and pieces, but the day ends, work day ends with a massage, and so that's something to look forward to today. So I'm pretty pumped about that, to be absolutely honest. I hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get this one started. So what was gloomy to start has become rain at this point, and that's actually kind of a good thing for me because my car was atrociously dirty. Now I look like I'm the smart guy who didn't wash his car before the rain, but quite honestly I didn't even know it was going to be raining. At this point, I'm going to go head on over to Papago Park in order to shoot some time lapses because I need them in order to test this new intro. And then it's off to some work stuff. I have a potential situation that I need to go and actually see somebody in person for. So I'm going to do that. And then that should get me to close enough, and it's in the general vicinity of the place where I will be getting my massage today, and that then makes things pretty simple for me. I may end up having to sit around there for 15 to 30 minutes beforehand, but there's a Barnes & Noble, there's a gigantic, shopping center there, so I can kick around the Tempe marketplace without any problems. But let's go to Papago Park. 25 very cold minutes later, 4 time lapses shot on 2 cameras. I've got to go back to the apartment real quick to fix something, and then it's off to this meeting. All right, so the 3 things that I needed to do back at the apartment are now done. I'm racing over to this meeting, which I'm not sure I'm gonna make it on time, but this is with a friend with a potential contract thing for me to pick up for this month. So I'm not too worried about running a few minutes late. I've already communicated with him what's going on, and he's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. So still, I worry about it because it's who I am. Well, meeting's done. I made my way out here to the 202, which is basically my automatic since I was commuting to that last job. And it went as well as it could without having the end client actually be in the room. We'll see how this all goes. Hopefully I'll have some kind of news by Friday. There's nothing more that I can do at this point though, so I gotta kind of just put that in the back of my mind, not think about it, not obsess over it, because normally I would, and I know that about myself. So now it's just time to race to the Tempe marketplace, go get this massage, and then I'll probably go home, and I won't go see the movie tonight. And just work, because I have a ton of stuff that I want to do. I want to continue to work on the animation. I want to continue to start more job applications. There are 3 that came up over the weekend, 2 of which are with companies that my friends own. So
or let's put it this way, people who I've had professional contact with multiple times, where like we've not just like, oh hi, in a meeting once. It's like, oh, like we went to dinner afterwards, or we've hung out outside of just a work engagement. So I'm interested to see if I can't nestle my way in with one or more of these folks, because a couple of them were like part-time contract gigs, which honestly would be perfect right now. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be on time for this massage, but that's kind of my day today. Everything's running a little behind schedule. Well, it looks like you guys got a little more rain in that time lapse than I was expecting, but feeling better, feeling good. Not feeling 100%. I told my masseuse as I was going in to meet her, I was like, there's not much you're going to be able to do with my back. Like, just life hasn't worked out where I can see my chiropractor. And she kind of giggled and thought I was kidding. And then halfway through the session, she's like, you're absolutely serious. There's nothing I can do for you. I was like, at least I was honest. It's a good thing or a bad thing about me, depending upon which side of it you're on. But that honesty is something that I am very much about. At this point, time to go back to the house. I've got a little bit of time. I think I've got a little time to work on some of the intro outro stuff that I'm doing before the start of The Bachelor, which, for those of you who don't know, like, I'm a huge fan of this. This is what I'm really like. I like, it is both a drinking game and something that like I find to be just absolutely hilarious and enjoy watching. But now, time to get on the road during rush hour.
Super productive. About an hour and a half since I got back, and have been able to work on the animations. They are oh, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm posting it to Facebook for a couple of friends to review, people who I know watch the vlog regularly, just to get their feedback and if they think that this is consistent with kind of my style. But man, I think it is. And oh, it's up behind me. I can't show you guys anything more, but it's now time for me to finish up with that and then move on over to the season premiere of The Bachelor. I'm excited. Well, I have watched The Bachelor live. I then ended up watching a couple of old videos of my own and actually ended up falling asleep. As I mentioned, I've been working on a new animation, new kind of series in order to try and change things up a little bit. And I opened that up to my Facebook friends, and they had some amazing suggestions regarding little things that I could do differently. And they were, no joke, 100% right to make those suggestions, and they were easy enough for me to do, minus the one that Chuck said, which I love Chuck. Like, he says the things that I think about and then holds me accountable for them. He had suggested one minor change that will probably require 2 to 3 days worth of work, but he's right to say so, because it's something that popped through my head, and then I was like, nah, I think I can get away without it, and no, I can't. That said, it's been an amazing day, and I went back and watched the first 3 episodes of the show, not vlog days 1, 2, and 3, but the You Take It Anywhere episodes 1, 2, and 3, and my goodness, like, I kind of shocked myself on how watchable those are. It just kind of is what it is. Weird thing. But this is the end of my day. Thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. They both mean a great deal to me. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.